Welcome to the Confident and Courageous Clarity Podcast with me, Jateya Jones. Join us weekly for everything clarity. The truth is, once you have clarity, you'll have the confidence and courage to succeed in life and business. If you're new to the podcast, you should know my goal is to help you gain the clarity needed to transform your visions, goals, or dreams into reality. For my OG listeners, you all know that the podcast was birthed from the evolution of Mocha Monday's Tip of the Week. So when we moved to the podcast, I couldn't just leave you without your mocha. Therefore, at the beginning of each episode, I give you your drop of mocha, and you are to implement it throughout the week to help inch you closer and closer to clarity. This week's drop of mocha is: if you feel the need to shrink yourself and/or inconvenience yourself to make others feel comfortable, those that you surround yourself with are not your tribe. They're not your people. You should find those that are like mind and like heart. And granted, it's often hard to do that in your area code or zip code, but thankfully we have virtual reality these days called Zoom and Facebook and Instagram, and I highly encourage you. Go find your tribe. If you're multi-passionate, a multi-passionate entrepreneur, employeepreneur, solopreneur, come and join us in the Clarity community on Facebook. It's absolutely free, and the link will be in the show notes. We can't wait to welcome you. Welcome back to another edition of the Confident and Courageous Clarity Podcast with me, Jateya Jones. Let's jump right on in this week. So, just as a heads up, I'm writing a book, guys. And so I have a coach, Candace. I will add her in the show notes. She's amazing. And I'm in her Authors Ignite program. And during one of our sessions one day, she asked me, are you born a multi-passionate? Are multi-passionates born that way? And I said, my knee-jerk reaction was to say, yeah. But after putting in some thought, and after talking to some other multi-passionates, shout out Michaela of Iron Wifey Agency, or the Iron Agency. Guys, she's also the mastermind behind a lot of my messaging. She is a story filler. She tells stories with feeling, not just a storyteller. She's the bomb.com. But anyway, she's also another multi-passionate. And so speaking with her and pondering on this question that Candace presented me, I realized I've settled on the fact that multi-passionates are not born, they're made. Hear me out. Because I know initially, if you would have asked me back in the day, I was like, no, I was born this way. But hear me out. I even have graphics, guys. Okay. Because I've been writing this out for quite some time, and hopefully you'll be able to see this. Well, before I show you the graphic or the flow chart, the reason why I came to this conclusion is because I was talking to Michaela, and she's like, well, you're born with purpose. And I was like, that's true. And then journaling like I do and reading some of my old journal entries. You guys know I'm a big advocate for that. And I encourage you to journal and read your journal entries, okay? And what I realized after reading a lot of my journal entries is that I was born with purpose. And as a kid, you go through this exploration phase and you have joy and you enjoy doing all the things, and your favorite color changes from red to purple to green. You know what I'm saying? Like almost every other day. And then somewhere around, I don't know, 10, 11, maybe even younger these days, you're pushed towards the money. And you start to look at, well, what do you want to be when you grow up? Is the famous question. And I was so proud. Recently, someone asked my nephew that, and he said, a superhero. And I was like, he made Auntie proud. Because everybody pushes you, they start to push you towards doctor or lawyer or tech, anything that makes money, right? Because what I realize is that our family and our friends, they love out of a place of safety / a place of fear. Their biggest fear is for you not to be safe because they love you. And safety lies in security a lot of times because that's what we're taught. And so they start to push you towards safety and security. And so they push you away from these lofty ideas of purpose and I'm going to be a superhero. They push you, they want you to have something more realistic. And so you start to chase the money. You start to look at majors and be placed in programs to actually foster and help you be competitive when you get out into the quote unquote real world. And we never lose our purpose. We just lose sight of our purpose and we focus only on money. And in the words of Patrice Washington, chase purpose, not money, right? But on our journey of chasing money, we get all these new skills and talents and certifications and degrees, and we're trying to work our way up the corporate ladder. And so we're, doing this leadership program and that leadership program, and or we start to just make ends meet if we don't go to college, right? And well, I heard about this job over here. Let me jump into construction. They're paying more right now. Or let me jump over here into drywall because they're paying more right now. And everything is driven by the money. And so one day we wake up and we have a host of passions, talents, and interests and skills. And we love to do so many of them. Some of them we don't, but we do what we got to do, right, to make money. And by then, some people have gotten married and have family and they have responsibilities. They got to take care of them. And so money becomes the driving force. But then for a lot of us creatives out here, us purpose-driven people, when we're like, there's more. I know I'm destined for more. I feel it in my gut. I don't quite know what it is, but I know I'm destined for more. I see that over there, but it's a little blurry. But I think, if money wasn't an option, I'll be working towards that over there. And for us multi-passionates, we get to a point where money's not enough. We might be making a decent salary, but the stress and BS that comes with that job is not enough. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. And money's not enough. And or there's still not enough money. We working our behinds off. We putting up with these attitudes and people that don't appreciate us, and our skills aren't really being used. Our talents aren't appreciated. So we get to the point where money's not enough and there's still not enough money. I got to go pick up a part-time job because y'all clowning and don't appreciate me, don't want to pay me, don't want to promote me. I'm doing the work. I'm asking for these things. And so now I'm either looking for another job or I got to get a part-time job just to make ends meet. And I'm tired and I'm burnt out. And we go on this cycle and we're living for the weekend and holidays, right? And we start to seek more. We start to seek answers. We start to seek how to identify what the feeling is that we feel, that more, that we know is there, that we're desiring, that we're craving. Well, that's where I come in, because you're seeking clarity. And that's what I'm here to help give you. So then, instead of just focusing on the money, you can marry money and purpose, and you can prosper in purpose. I should have worn that shirt today. I have that shirt. Check it out in the shop. Prosper in purpose. You're supposed to prosper in purpose. I did a past episode on that. I'll tag that in the show notes as well. But now to the graph or the flow chart. Let's see. So here, we are born in purpose. We have joy as a child. This is our exploration phase. We're trying to figure out all the things, right? And then we're pushed to chase money. Here we go. I can't do this. There we go, right? We go from thriving with joy and exploration. Oh, come on. Which way? This way. My little virtual background's not working because I'm in the co-worker space today. Okay. Let's see, bring it over here. There we go. Okay, so we go from thriving to surviving, because this is when we realize that money's not enough and or there's not enough money, right? This is my brain dump, y'all. This is what y'all are really looking at. Oh, goodness. You're looking at my brain dump. Let's see if come on, technology. Let us be great today. So then you start to go into survival mode. If any of you guys have heard my talk, I talk about how I was born into survival mode. I was born to a single mother who did what she had to do for us to survive, right? And so the hustle and grind, I was taught that. You want more money, go get another job, right? You're in survival mode. And that's what a lot of us end up doing. Oh, come on, let us be great. Then you start to seek clarity. And then that's me. I'm in between here to help you get back to thriving and prospering in purpose. I'll do a post about this because I don't even know if you can really see it. But that's my brain dump, guys. Like, that's my brain dump. I had to make it like, I have to see it for the dots to connect. And I have a lot more flowcharts on that brain dump. But that's a cycle that we go in. And so that's how I came to the conclusion that multi-passionates are made. Not all of us are born into survival mode, but a lot of us, because we're high achieving. We are problem solvers. We are solution focused. We love to learn, right? And so when we're at that job and a problem presents itself, most people are like, well, let's fix this and let's fix this. They're not trying to fix the problem. What do? We go into problem solving mode, right? Because that's what we do. And even when I was younger, one of my best friends, we said we had bootleg fashion because we didn't have the income, but we were going to make it do what it do. We figure it out. And so in that process, you learn so many things. You learn how to do so many things, and you're good. You're actually good at doing so many things. And so we start to pride ourselves on doing all the things. But that isn't always the most beneficial and efficient or effective at getting towards our goals. And so with that being said, I stand on that. I want to get us back to thriving. And thriving is growing and developing in a healthy or favorable environment. And that favorable environment is when we're not in desperation. We jump out here in entrepreneurship and people wonder, why are people buying my things? I'm doing all the things. I'm doing the work, because you're selling them your desperation. And they don't buy that. People buy results. They don't even buy your products and services. They buy the results of that, right? And so I want to get you back to thriving so you can prosper in your purpose. If you're in cube land and you're dying slowly, or you could be in the C-suite and you're still like, there's something more. I've reached this goal, but there's something more. The more is you prospering in purpose. And so that is where I come in. That is my gift. That is how I prosper in purpose. And I truly help you identify your common thread that ties together all of your talents, passions, and skills together in one big red bow. And so you know the synergies between all of them, because there are synergies, even though it doesn't seem like it. Because what you do is what you naturally do. You were born on purpose for purpose, and that purpose lies in you. That purpose is that common thread that ties all of those things together. I help you identify that, and then I help you structure that. We create your plan to win so you can execute that to help others in some type of way, form, or fashion. And together, we all can prosper in purpose. We can compound our impact and our income for us and for others. And so I would love to help you. If you haven't joined our free community on Facebook of like mind, like heart individuals. I didn't say same mind. I said like. We embody the essence of what it's like to be a multi-passionate, the experiences we've had in life, the condescending remarks, the looks, you're a flake, you're all over the place. You need to niche down, you need to focus, we get you, we understand you. And it's from people around the globe. So join us there. That link is in the show notes as well. Or you can just go to Jateya Jones /community. And then if you're ready, come join us over in the Plan to Win Incubator or the Winner Circle, formerly known as the Clarity Circle. Join us over there. That's when you get clarity, strategy, execution, and community. We're here to pool our resources together to help you get there sooner, quicker, faster. Give you a different perspective from our experiences, our knowledge that we've gained. Remember, multi-passionates are made. And we all have so many different experiences, skill sets, and knowledge that can help you get to where you really, truly desire to go. Because you don't know what you don't know. But when you're in community, we'll make sure that you know what you need to know. And we'll be here to help you support you along your journey. And I am here to walk in my gift and my purpose so that you can get the strategy, the coaching, the consultation, the plan to win that you truly need. The difference between myself and other coaches is that I literally am a strategist, a coach, and a consultant. And most times you have to go different places to get all of that. And here is a one-stop shop. I had to embrace that. That's the way my brain works. I'm all about connecting the dots. I'm all about empowering you to do what you need to do the way you need to do it. There's no templated thing here. Now, my methods are my methods because I know the methods work, but the methods work to help you get to where you need to be in your customized, purpose-driven journey so that you can prosper in purpose. So I just wanted to let you guys know, as multi-passionates out there, we're made. We're made. And if you're still wondering if you're multi-passionate or not, this is my definition of multi-passionate. Is that you have a multitude, a lot of different interests, passions, and or skills without a clear idea of how they all interconnect. And I'm here to help you find that common thread that ties them all together. So if that sounds like you, come talk to me. Come play with us over there in the Clarity community, in the Winner Circle, or in the Plan to Win Incubator. And if you're still DIYing in the dark, because Hershey Me did that for quite some time, I was on my way to accepting, but I didn't want to put it out there so everybody knew. We have the Plan to Win workbook, the Plan to Win planner, the Brain Dump journal. We have a bunch of resources to help you along this journey. So start where you are. But when you're ready, we're ready to welcome you in into the fold and help you make your dreams come true and invoke that transformation in you so you can do the same for others. So that's it for this week. I stand on the fact that multi-passionates are made. We're born with purpose, and we just have to get back to prospering in purpose. So that's it for this week, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'll talk to you next week, if not sooner. Bye. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave a review, comment on social media. Let us know what you think. What were your aha moments? Last but not least, have you started planning for 2023? If not, it's not too late. Download your Plan to Win Clarity Workbook today. Links in the show notes. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Confident and Courageous Clarity Podcast. I hope you'll come back next week and join us for some more. And I'll see you back here, same time, same place next week.